Good morning, and thank you for joining us. My name is Royal, and I have my partner in crime here, Stephanie, with us today.
Hello.
So what we're going to do today is we're a new show here, trying out. Going to be going over some fun, crazy news snippets I found. These should be interesting. And
Stupid news.
Stupid news. And then I'm going to be going over into some fun facts later on. Found a couple of those along with some interesting pot topics or pot facts or weed facts or however.
I'm joking.
Interesting weed facts I found. And then at the end of the show here, we're going to quiz Stephanie here on Did You Know? We'll see how much she knows. It should be fun. Starting out here with our news. Police accidentally set on fire this past summer, arrested again. According to this, Travis L. Tangler, 33, was picked up on an arrest warrant at about 11 p.m. Sunday at Revolution Bar after police received a complaint he was drinking at the establishment. This comes to a few months after Tingler was arrested in July, both for resisting arrest and lewd and less aggressive behavior. And after police accidentally set him on fire while trying to subdue him with a taser.
What?
I don't know. I don't know if maybe he it sounds like what they did was they tased him. They cranked up the juice to the point where it was
he drunk?
Well, yeah, apparently they
a lot of alcohol.
Picked him up at a bar and they probably cranked up the juice too much and just, I don't know how does that work. So
they set him on fire last summer and now he's getting arrested again.
He's getting arrested again, yeah. Apparently he's on another charge. I don't know if he got arrested again.
So they just used that as an opportunity to let us know about the guy. Set on fire by police.
Well, it's interesting. I mean, it's something stupid. I don't know.
Stupid news.
I think if I was to get set on fire and being arrested all in one day, I think that would be more than enough to keep that in my head to not do anything stupid again. To get arrested, because I would be worried and in fear for what will these cops do when they arrive? Are they gonna burn me with grease this time, or what's gonna happen to me this time around if I get arrested?
No, have you seen a lot of the police brutality videos and shit?
Yeah, and there's.
Did you see that one guy that they killed him?
No,
it was a fat guy. He was a fat black guy.
Jeez.
I don't mean it like that. He was a big black guy, and that's why, I think that's why.
Sounds so racist.
The police were on top of him, and he was yelling, I can't breathe, and he ended up suffocating.
Oh my God.
And dying, because they wouldn't listen to him. And he was only...
Was this recent?
He didn't even do anything. I don't even remember what it was.
Was this recent, though?
No, it was a few years ago.
Oh, okay.
When all the police brutality was still, headlining in the news.
Well, that's tragic. I didn't know about any of that. But that's not, the first time I've ever heard it. I mean, I've had so many...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There was pretty crazy. There's been some pretty crazy shit.
Yeah, that's true.
But the thing is they keep pulling the race card, and it's not the race card. It's just that police have a little bit too much of a sense of power.
I believe that to be true.
Sometimes
I really
use
do.
It, whether you're black, white, orange, green.
Right. Yeah, I actually do think that as well.
I think they just have power complexes.
Something.
So they feel like they don't need to listen to the people.
Something. I don't know what it is either.
And they're not realizing that sometimes the people aren't just talking shit.
Right.
Sometimes they're like serious.
Right. Well, moving on over to Trump, have you been seeing a lot of this stuff here? And Trump's smoke and mirrors on his tax plan. Did you want to read up on this here?
You can read it if you want to, or you want me to read it.
Yeah, go for it. Go ahead.
Where is it?
It's right here.
Smoke and mirrors in Trump tax plan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Rump. Why does it say rump?
I don't know. It's a rump of I think there's a very little benefit for people of wealth.
No.
Wednesday. It's a comment one of the guys made off this. So I just put it in there as I thought it would be a nifty little partake with it. Go ahead.
I thought that was part of it.
It is
a typo for Trump. Pretty much was what I was getting at.
Yeah, it's a typo for it. It meant to be a joke, but obviously. But go ahead.
It worked, but
just not very funny.
I thought it was. I think there's very little benefit for people of wealth to reporters on Wednesday. That's what Trump said. Whatever. The facts. Actually, there's a clear and substantial benefit for people of super wealth. The proposal to eliminate the estate tax. Under current law, the first $11 million of an estate is exempt for a married couple, meaning only the wealthiest Americans pay it.
That ain't right.
Wait.
Oh, well, wait, no.
Shh.
But you gotta...
Those super rich would be off the hook. Also, business owners who report business income on their individual returns, as most do, would see their top tax rate drop to 25% from 39.6%. Some of Trump's claim rests with the administration's own unique accounting. The administration has said it isn't including the estate tax when making calculations about which income groups would benefit from the plan. Nor is it clear how Trump officials are weighing the benefits of the lower corporate taxes, which would primarily help investors. More generally, the plan has so many holes left for Congress to fill in that a full picture of who gains the most cannot be drawn at the outset. The plan could well benefit both the rich and the middle class at the cost of national debt, but that remains to be seen. Trump, as Indiana Governor Mike Pence, signed the largest income tax cut in the state's history. Indiana speech introducing the plan.
There, I'll just stop you right there. So, basically, the rich are going to wind up paying more. Is what it's saying here?
No, they're getting rid of the estate tax, which is a tax that only rich people pay.
Oh, okay.
So he wants to completely get rid of it, pretty much.
Making everyone equal in a way.
Kinda. So while that part of the tax reform would benefit the rich people,
right,
it wouldn't necessarily be a disadvantage for the poor people because it really doesn't, I guess, affect us.
It just
kind of saves the rich people a buck.
Right. It's not doing anything for those in middle class. It's just kind of even the playing field out.
Well,
it's taking something away from them. I mean, either way, it's hurting them. It's I don't know. I don't know what to say about him. He's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kim Jong-un's summer retreat. Fun meets guns. You can go to Kim Jong-un's summer retreat. It's like a little resort. Yeah, read it right here. Right here, look.
Where'd you find that?
I found it the same place I found all of these. In the seaside city of Wonsan, North Korea, families cook up barbecue on the beach, go fishing, and eat royal jelly flavored ice cream.
What?
And the summer breeze for
What's royal jelly flavor? What?
I've never heard of that, actually. I don't know if it's like a richer jelly, maybe something you can only find in a specific. I don't know. It's weird. For their leader Kim Jong Un, the resort is the summer retreat, a future temple to terrorism, and a good place to test missiles. He is rebuilding the city of 360,000 people and wants to turn it into a $1 billion tourist hotspot. At the same time, he has launched nearly 40 missiles from that area as part of his accelerated test of North Korea's nuclear deterrent.
What?
He wants to build a theme park on the grounds of where he's testing these missiles, and it's like he wants to pretty much bring. We've as the United States, Trump has already cut them off, so this is probably their way of making money. But who would be stupid enough to go to that? You'd probably die. He's probably doing this to get everybody gathered up in one spot and then. I mean, I would not be surprised, but how stupid. I mean, come on, really? You're testing missiles, over 40 missiles launched in that area alone. Mm-hmm. And you're going to put a theme park there for tourists.
Yeah, it says that's just how he is. He's a fucked up guy.
Oh my god, what a mean little man.
Yeah.
Well, fun facts. Want to know some fun facts?
Yes.
Alright, fun facts. Did you know banging your head against the wall, or against a wall, I guess it doesn't matter what wall, burns 150 calories an hour?
That makes sense.
How is that though?
Because you're moving.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
if you
you're
anything,
you're only moving like your head and your neck.
It still burns calories because you're moving. Any movement you do burns calories. When you run, you can burn a lot of calories.
Well, yeah, when you're running, but
so if you bang your head against the wall for an hour, of course you're gonna burn like 150 calories. It's not even that much.
Nah, that's weird though, huh? Anyway, another fun fact, human saliva has a boiling point 3 times that of regular water.
Interesting.
Right? That's kind of cool to know. It makes sense because naturally your saliva is, it's
not water.
Yeah, and it's coming from your body that's normally generating a large amount of heat in general.
And it's got a very mucusy.
Yeah,
what is that? Mucusy chemical or
more
mucusy? I don't know how to explain it.
Denser liquid or something.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was trying to think of too. It's like a denser mixture. So yeah, it would take longer to. Of course, it would.
Right. Well, here's an interesting one, kind of a cool one. I thought that I was always kind of curious about. Movie trailers. They were originally shown after movies, which is why they were called trailers.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? They were actually shown after the movie.
I don't understand how that would make them called trailers.
Because they would only be shown after the movie,
So it would trail the movie. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm back on track.
I just lost that train of thought.
I said witch because look at that witch wrong right there. I'm trying to say, I wish they would still do that because I am really sick of previews these days.
Right.
Spoiling the whole fucking movie.
I kind of like it though. I like to see what's coming out beforehand.
Well, I do too.
Because honestly, realistically, think about it. It makes sense why they switched it around so that those who are bringing those movies out, those production companies, they can make the money for them producing their trailers and shit.
Well, this is just talking about in theaters.
Well, no, I know, but I'm saying in general. If they don't show their trailers, they don't get any promotion. They don't build any revenue or any.
I know, but it makes more people more likely to give your movie a try because they don't know what it's about.
True.
They don't know what anything's about when they go. They might have a little bit of a teaser or a a little snippet or something to know about it, you know?
I don't know. The world is what it is today with all the movies and
But
TVs
even then, I
stuff.
never minded trailers. It's just trailers now where
Yeah.
they give you the whole
nowadays,
story.
Yeah,
in a
that's not the
trailer.
only thing, but the trailers nowadays are like 4 or 5 fucking trailers you have to get through in the first movie alone. It's just uncanny.
Oh no, that's just the commercials because they have to.
Well, yeah, you have those intermission commercials or before the scenes or
Yeah.
behind the scenes or whatever they call them.
Yeah, they have to play the commercials, but
Do you know the top 6 foods that make you fart?
yes.
Yeah, what are they?
Beans,
Mm-hmm.
onions,
No.
milk.
Yes.
Okay, so beans, milk, what else is there?
Fun fact.
Wait for it. What makes me fart? Fast food.
I think fast food is like one that makes everyone fart, but it's not one of the top 6.
What is it?
So there's beans, corn, bell peppers, cauliflower, cabbage, and milk.
Wait.
Yeah.
Beans, corn. Corn and bell peppers don't. Cauliflower?
I'm thinking bell peppers do because of the acetones in it and the chemicals in it. Or not the acetones.
Don't just
No, I'm saying like I'm saying that bell peppers actually I think they do make you they have something in them.
Oh boy, any pepper would make you fart, especially a spicy one, but that would make you shit, not fart.
What's the difference?
Cauliflower doesn't really do anything
Whatever
to
I
me
take a
either.
shit, I fart over just
I would be less surprised if the broccoli was on there. Because whenever I eat broccoli, like, I don't fart, but I get, like, these burps, and they taste like broccoli. And they're gross.
Yeah.
And
Well-
that's why I hate we're eating raw broccoli.
This one I'm
Sometimes.
willing to challenge. Heart attacks are more likely to happen on Monday.
Yeah, I already do that one. They're also
Really?
more likely to happen around Christmas and major holidays.
How's that so? Like what
Monday's
makes that
the
a
most
statistic?
stressful day of the week. We all know this to be true.
Fair enough.
You have your weekend, you dread Monday all day on Sunday, and then you go in on Monday and it's all the catch up from the weekend and, you know, getting back in the groove of shit. Everybody hates Mondays, so of course if your stress is higher on a Monday, you're more likely to have a heart attack if you're prone to a heart attack.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, now we'll go into our next segment here. We're getting through these pretty fast. Some fun weed facts.
Okay.
So, apparently from what I found on here is Washington wrote in letters on more than one occasion that he grew marijuana. So apparently Washington was the first person that not only was smoking it, but was growing it.
Washington.
Pretty cool,
Wow.
huh? Right?
I don't think he was the first person to smoke it, though. It's just very interesting to know that marijuana.
I think he smoked it.
He did.
I'm willing to bet that Washington himself was a stoner. I guarantee it.
That would be
Either
pretty
that, or you
funny.
know what's funny? Is he probably was the first one to use the hemp oil out of it.
Maybe.
Him and his wife probably like squeezed it, basted and mushed it down and all that.
I think we would have known that he was the inventor of that if he was.
Maybe, who knows? Maybe they did it in secret. I don't know. The first thing bought and sold online was what? Do you know?
A car?
A bag of weed.
Oh, really?
It was a straight up drug deal. Actually, in 1971, a student at Stanford used an apparent account at the University of Artificial Intelligence Laboratory to engage in the world's first e-commerce transaction. So it was the first time they were testing out like eBay and all this stuff. Like they were testing out how to do the transactions online. And that that started in 1971 is when they started doing transactions online, or testing them out anyways.
Oh, wow.
And their test, they were like, fuck it, I'll ask for a dime bag. That's freaking awesome. I wonder if like Edison or Graham Bell did the same thing. One invented the phone. Graham Bell was it? Invented the phone. He's all, yo man, what are you doing? Nothing, dude. My dog hooked me up with some weed. I need to score. Shakespeare dabbled in marijuana. Yeah. No, really, researchers at South Africa University of the Winter Westerns tested 24 tobacco pipes from Shakespeare's Stratford upon Avon property and found 8 tested positive for cannabis residue.
Makes sense. Creativity.
Right. Yeah.
He probably needed a little boost when he was having writer's block.
This one's a good one. I saw this one and I really liked it. Suicide rates have dropped in Colorado since its legalization.
Yep.
That one's really good. I mean, the suicide rate of age from 20 to 29 males, and 9% reduction in the suicide rate of 30 to 39 males. That's freaking crazy.
That is
These are
really
just
good.
kids. Those are just kids' statistical facts. I mean, from 20 to 30 to 40 pretty much.
20 to 40.
Yeah, 20 to 40 from that huge of a gap age range is what the suicide rate was in between at the time, before its legalization. That's such a huge number of people committing suicide in Colorado.
It doesn't give you the number.
But if you think about it, from 20 to 40, I mean, because you're going from 20 to 29 male from 9%.
From age ranges.
Age ranges.
So people
but I'm putting it all together.
You can't. Unless you actually have the numbers, which they didn't give us.
Yeah, true. That's a really good one. That's a good thing to have. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so our last segment, we're gonna go ahead and trivia.
Go ahead.
Did you know time? Did you know? What percentage of people are left-handed?
43.
11%.
Oh.
11% of people are left-handed. I was thinking it was going to be more. I didn't think it would be 11%.
Yeah, it's not a very big number. I know that. I thought.
Which one's the more popular one? Is the right-handed, right?
Yeah.
The right-handed's more common.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be like a rarity for ambidextrous and all that.
Mm-hmm.
The average person falls asleep in what minutes and how many minutes? The average person falls asleep in blank minutes.
3.
7.
Oh.
Which, I'm sure that number is not really correct to this day, because I found that the average American winds up staying awake at least, until 11 or so. I'm not just saying it just because we do it, but I know a lot of other people that do it too. So I'm thinking that there are a lot of people out there that, these new numbers are different now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, what percent of people have an extra rib? That What was intriguing to me?
20.
Actually, no, it's 8%. 8% of people have an extra rib. The most commonly used letter in the alphabet is what?
T.
E.
Oh, yeah, I already knew that. Damn it. I should have thought about it more. I was thinking about Wheel of Fortune.
What about the 3 most common languages in the world? The 3 most common languages.
English,
Mm-hmm.
Spanish, and French.
No.
Oh.
This one has kind of a...
Japanese?
No, it has a typo in it. So I think it originally meant 4.
Oh.
So I do apologize about that because I was just going off the card here. So the 4 most common languages in the world are Mandarin, Chinese, Spanish, and English.
Huh.
Which, is Mandarin really even... Is it really that big still?
Yep. They still teach it. A lot of people are interested in it. So that would make sense why a lot of people know how to speak it.
Oh, that's cool. It's interesting. Well, that's all we have today for our show. I think it went off pretty good. It was a good few 15-minute killer here. But if you guys want to know any fun facts or anything like that, feel free to subscribe or comment. Let me know anything you guys in particularly want me to look up or talk about here on the show. And as always, thank you for being here as well. My partner in crime, the lovely Stephanie.
Yay.
Quiet as ever. But thank you for tuning in, and you guys enjoy the rest of your day.